the tailbone is bent, there's a ligament that connects the tailbone directly to the spinal cord. So if your tailbone is kind of bent, or if it's been damaged or injured or broken, pain can literally mean that your tailbone is pulling on your spinal cord, and that can pull all the way up into the brain. It literally pulls the brain into the base of the skull. They call this dural tethering. And so if the dural ligaments are tight enough, the brain's sitting at the bottom of the skull, and the more extreme version of this is called a Chiari malformation, where the brain kind of partially comes out of the skull. This could definitely be one of the things that is impairing the drainage of your brain. If your brain's physically pulled against the bottom of the skull, that can definitely impair drainage. So part of brain work in general, for most people have landed on their tailbone at some point. But if you generally, while we're doing the work on the brain's veins, once we get to a certain point, the body will say, okay, that's enough of the brain, work on the tailbone, unwind that a bit before you go any further. And it's really interesting how the body generally wants things done in a certain order. But you can have an issue with the vasculature of the brain, the arteries and the veins; those can be in spasm. But you can also easily have something structural, like a dural ligament in the tailbone, that's causing a tension in the brain tissues itself. So that's more like the brain is squished against the bottom of the skull, and it's more like a car parked on the hose. The hose can be perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with the veins. But if the brain tissue is squishing a vein against the skull, that's more of a structural problem. So, but a lot of people have both. Like a lot of people who have chronic brain stuff or neurological conditions, they do have some tailbone stuff too that we have to unwind. That's extremely common. So if you have tailbone pain and brain stuff, these are highly correlated and very much related.